Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Actually, probably like a week to be exact. But I've been really sick. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, right there. Stuffed up nose, mucus congestion, fever, sore throat, the whole deal. And I haven't really been able to talk much, so that's why I haven't really. And I've really wanted to do a commentary recently, but since I wasn't able to, I really didn't want to post a video just because. And I really want to try to commentate a little bit more often, so you guys can hear me. Not only that, but I can get better at commentating because I know when you guys talk to me, I'm probably not the most entertaining person out there, but I want to try to get better. I want to try to be more entertaining, but I think one of the things that's holding me back, and it's something that I can't handle or control at all, it's something that I've got to manipulate over time if I can. It's my voice. I know, the whole deep, non-appealing, boring-sounding voice that I have. Yeah, I know. I know how you feel, trust me, and especially when I do go back through my commentary sometimes and listen to myself, I just realize, man, how boring and unappealing do I sound. But one of the reasons why is just because I really don't have a commentator's voice. I don't have a voice for commentating, and that's not for me. Commentating is really not for me, but regardless of that, I want to get better, just because. That I've always wanted to get better at everything I do, and video games, for instance, that's a thing that I've really wanted to get good at. Well, not single player because that's pretty easy, but I'm talking about multiplayer, online multiplayer. And ever since I got online multiplayer, which was like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I think, something along those lines. But I know it was back in 2008. I think, yeah, actually, the beginning of 2008 in February was when I first got Xbox Live, but I didn't really start playing first-person shooters until the summer of 2008. My first first-person shooter that I've ever played was Halo 3, and Halo 3, I really enjoyed playing. I thought it was a really balanced game. Well, at the time, I didn't really realize, excuse me, how good it was, but over time, I've come to really appreciate the game and the games that we're playing nowadays. It's just really unbalanced. There's a lot of unfair things in games nowadays, such as Call of Duty, because I remember back in Halo, like when I was playing Halo, I've never even heard of Call of Duty, but I think Call of Duty took over when it was when, oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2 came out. That's right, because when Modern Warfare 2 was releasing at the time, I remember there was huge advertisings for it. Like there was advertisements for it everywhere, and I think before, like with COD 4 and World at War, it really didn't have much advertising or marketing in there, so that's why not many people during the Halo 3 era really knew about COD. But then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, that they put a lot of marketing in there, advertising, all of that to promote their game. And look at that, at the time it sold the most copies ever, even more than Halo 3 did in the history of video games. And then ever since that point, Call of Duty took over as the #1 first-person shooter out there. But when you do look at it, when you do play the game for a long extended period of time, it was really unbalanced, unfair in many ways. But we really didn't start to realize them until later in the game, when people started to try out new things. And the YouTube scene at that time was influencing the COD community at that time, because the YouTube community at the time when Modern Warfare 2 was, Modern Warfare 2 was in its prime, really took advantage of it and really brought in a lot of people playing it, and really did influence the community. And I think the reason why things are today in the YouTube community is what the commentators who were arising at that time were saying, is what caused the problems that we have today in the community, and why it's pretty shitty sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. The hate that I see, I really can't think off the top of my head. My mind is in a different place right now. My thought process isn't really that well right now, but I'm trying my best. Trust me, I really am trying my best. But yeah, just a lot of problems in this community, and that's why some commentators quit. That's why a lot of people can't get recognized. and such, you know, because of the problems that we're having in this community, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, in this gameplay, I think, yeah, you guys seen the Moab already. That was my fastest assault Moab ever, and I think when I did count that was like a minute, 42 seconds, something like 42, 45, somewhere within that range was the Moab, and I thought that was really impressive. But, and I know, standard ACR gameplay, blah 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 blah, but hey, who cares? Black Ops 2 is gonna come out, and fresh content will be brought. Trust me, I will make it happen. By the way, you guys have probably already heard about this already, between Wings and Jay Nasty, you know, the whole drama in the 6v6 tournament that's gonna happen. Well, I'm probably gonna be competing in the 6v6 tournament, because if you guys have been following Wings, he announced me as part of his roster of 8 people, even though there's gonna be 6 people competing. I'm part of the 8 people that he selected. I'm a sub, I guess, or a substitute, just in case one of the main guys can't make it. I'm not sure, but when I did watch the video, only 5 guys were selected, including Wings himself, and he didn't have a 6th on him, like a main 6th. Well, that's what I perceived from watching the commentary, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be one of the 6. And I know now that Wings did pull out the competition, but still wants the 6v6 to continue, and I'm not sure if I am going to be the one replacing him or not, because there is one other person, and even though I did mention 8 people, it's actually 7, because I don't think Onslaught's going to be competing now, but there's one more other guy, but I forgot who was another sub, and it's between me and him, so I'm not sure who Wings is going to choose, but I would really like to compete, you know, represent the team, because that's me. I'm a guy who supports who he's going with, and as of right now, I'm really supporting Wings. And guys, seriously, with the drama with Wings, on him pulling out, him being the pussy, you know, seriously, it's nothing. Just get over it. Besides, in a year from now, 2 years, whatever amount of time, we'll all forget about this. This will be nothing within the next while, or even 6 months from now, or a month from now, whatever time. It's not going to be a big deal anymore, so don't act like it's going to be a big deal for the rest of your life, because that's the way how people act. And when I've mentioned about the hate previously, what I said in this commentary, there is so much hate now in this community because of, you know, some of the stuff happening, and I mean, it's ridiculous. The reason why I do YouTube and watch YouTube is for entertainment purposes only. I really don't take it seriously that much. The only times I'm taking it seriously is just, you know, when I'm trying to do this commentary, for instance. I'm being serious in my commentaries because of the fact that, you know, you're commentating your point of view, or of what you're saying or talking about. That's the only serious thing. But other than that, when I hear other people talk and watch videos of them playing, I watch to be entertained, or to try to know some knowledge that they're talking about. I mean, it's ridiculous. YouTube was meant for entertainment, not to be taken seriously. That's all I have to say about that. But that's all I wanted to mention into this commentary right now. But yeah, and guys, wish me luck with me being sick, because even though I am making a recovery still, I'm not out of the woods yet, so wish me luck, guys. If you do so, I thank you in advance right now. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later in another commentary. Peace out, guys.